Hi, I'm Ezra, and today we will be making papas rellenas. You will need the following ingredients. We are going to start off today's dish with 5 russet potatoes, 2 eggs, 1 jalapeno pepper, bell pepper both red and green, milk. I'm using whole milk, but feel free to use your preferred milk, white onion, ground cumin seasoning, cayenne pepper seasoning, ground black pepper, tomato sauce, breadcrumbs, ideally plain, flour, and ground beef. First and foremost, we are cutting 5 russet potatoes to cubes. This will help them reach our desired texture in sufficient rate and time. Next, we are cutting our vegetables, starting with our green bell pepper. Preferably, you want to dice each of these components to smaller cubes. This way, when they are stuffed to the potatoes, we have an even ratio in flavor and texture. Repeat the following for half of the jalapeno pepper, half of the red pepper, and half of an onion. After a while of dicing, you should come up with this as your final product. Next, we will be measuring for a seasoning blend. We are combining 1.5 teaspoons of ground cumin and 3/4 teaspoons of the cayenne pepper. Then I'm adding about half a teaspoon of pepper and salt as well. However, these are suggested measurements. Don't hesitate to add anything to taste as we go on. Starting off our cooking process, we are adding salt to our pot of water. Wait until water comes to a boil. Finally, add your potatoes. Let potatoes simmer until fork tender. For me, this took about 30 minutes on medium heat, but this may differ depending on size of potatoes. Add some vegetable oil to your pan. Once it has reached to a hot temperature, saute your onions until golden brown. Once browned, add and saute the rest of your vegetables until somewhat soft to touch. Finally, add your ground beef. Mash until clusters are divided. Wait about 5 minutes or until beef has turned to a light brown color, like so. Go ahead and slowly add your seasoning blend, starting off with half and incorporating that. Finally, add your last parts of your seasoning and mix the mixture. Now you should be able to add your 6 tablespoons of tomato sauce. After a while, our potatoes became ready. Slowly take each potato out of the steaming water. Peel the skin off of your potatoes and mash into a large bowl. While mashing, slowly add some milk. This part is subjective. The potatoes must reach a rich consistency where you are able to place it onto your hand without it becoming too sticky or falling apart. Once you have reached your desired consistency, place a small amount to your hand and flatten. Place your beef filling from earlier to the middle. Then bring the outer of the potato to fully cover the middle, making a spherical shape. Cover your ball in flour and slowly dip into the eggs. Every surface of the potato should be covered so the breadcrumbs will stick to every inch of the ball. After making an appropriate amount, place the potato balls in the fridge to cool for 4 hours. Place a small pot on your stove and set the temperature to medium heat. After the oil has increased in heat, slowly place your potato balls. It is better to have medium to low heat because your potatoes should have just come out of the fridge. To fully cook the potatoes, you want to submerge them into the oil until golden brown. After all your hard work is a crunchy, rewarding potato ball, also known as a papa rellena.